What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode of Caffeination Corner. We are in my kitchen. It is Sunday afternoon, and I thought I would finally go ahead and make a cold press video for so many of you who have been asking. So really excited to finally do this, and I think I've got the perfect coffee for it. All right, so the coffee, it's Modern Time Secret Beach Summer Blend. That's what you're looking for right there. Roasted June 19th. Time of recording, June 26th. So just a week old. I put the beans over here because I made a couple hot cups, but here is what we are going to be using for cold press. And it is right here. It's got this nice mesh filter. This was $16 on Amazon. It's glass. I really love Hario's products. I think they do a absolutely phenomenal job. Excuse my awful filming. So we're going to go ahead and grind some beans, and then I'll show you what we got. All right, so something that's really cool about Modern Times coffee is that they tell you how to make cold press. And they say combine 12 ounces of coarsely ground coffee with 7 cups of cold water, and then steep it in a sealed container overnight for 24 hours. This is 1,000 milliliters, so we've had to actually do some math. Math is hard. So I had to use a calculator, but I figured that I needed about 199 grams of coffee to equal about 7.5 ounces for the water ratio, and we're using about 4.25 cups of water. So the ratio is legit, but I'm using my Hario V60. I have got 110 grams of coffee in here, and it's pretty coarsely ground. I don't know, seems like a nice filter, but I still have some grinding to do. Seriously, this is a project that you start on a Sunday morning and you hopefully finish. But yeah, we'll be back. We need to hand grind more coffee. So we have a small problem. We're not going to be able to fit all 200 grams of coffee in there, so this isn't really meant for a large batch brew. But what we can do in the meantime is get our 4 cups of cold water going. And hopefully, I just use normal tap water. A lot of people say to use different water for cold press, but sometimes I like the mineral nature, if you will, of my tap water. We're gonna have to do more than 4 cups. There's no way this is a cup. Suppose I'm not doing it completely full. There we go, that's 3-ish. Something like that. But yeah, I would say buying yourself some sort of vessel to make cold press is the way to go. And it's something that takes patience. So, alright guys, we're gonna drop this in. And look at that. We're gonna seal her off. The problem is I don't like, we need a little bit more water in here. So the ratios aren't going to be perfect ever, and they're never going to be like, I don't think you'll ever get 100% extraction in this. It'll be interesting to see. I used to make cold press strictly with a French press, so there it is. Right there, kind of see it. I'm gonna set this and forget it for 24 hours. We'll be back tomorrow to film the rest of the video and do a taste test. But I should say, I'm gonna let this sit at room temp for a good 2 hours just to get extraction, and then I'll refrigerate it overnight. So, all right guys, I'm out here. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of Caffeination Corner. The corner's over there, the corner's there. New backdrop. On the opposite side of these walls was where you saw pretty much every Blackboard beer reviews known to man, the opposite side of my dining room. The reason you see my desk out here is because the studio or office space that I had built after my wife passed away is actually going to be converted back into a bedroom for another roommate who needs a place to be. I guess there's not much more to be said than that. Then I will have 2 roommates, so it's kind of like going back to college living for the time being. First year of sobriety, might as well. So, but we are back with the Caffeination Corner video. I don't know, this is gonna be weird having 2 people around. They're gonna have to be okay with me making videos and stuff. But this is the final culmination of the bag of beans that is known as Modern Times Secret Beach Summer Blend. This is a blend, like I said before, that they release every summer. 50% Ethiopian, 50% Kenyan coffee. I made it as cold pressed because the cup notes say to do so. Citrus fruit, white peach, and bright. So this is a Hario, I forget the name of it, it's all in Japanese, it doesn't matter. It's $16 on Amazon. It's 1,000 milliliters of cold brew per about 8 to 10 ounces of coffee. I pre-poured it out in the Flavor Dome proper glassware. This is beer glassware, but that is because Modern Times, if you see this video, you really, really need more coffee glassware. I was gonna wear my proper shirtware, but I just didn't. So I'm super excited. This is just over 24 hours steeped cold in the fridge. I can smell it already from here. I can smell awesome. I don't drink a lot of cold press. I typically find them to be nutty and chocolatey, and they all taste the same, at least the ones that you buy in the store, unless they have, what's the word I'm looking for? Not extracts, adjunct flavorings added. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the nose. I'm finally at this tail end of this sinus infection, so yeah, I mean, it's cold pressed, it's coffee, it's freshly roasted. You can definitely tell that the beans were fresh and ground. I grinded everything by hand, as you can see in the beginning of the video. But yeah, I definitely do get some stone fruit notes. I wouldn't call it peach, maybe plum, maybe apricot. There's like a lemony grapefruit thing going on. Maybe lime. Definitely on the brighter side of things. They're not wrong there. Let's go ahead and taste it, guys. Cheers. Thanks for joining me for another video, another low lit video. Let me know what you think of the setup. Let's chill. I think my alarm clock's going off. Yes, I use an alarm clock because there's no screens in my bedroom. Insane. So fresh. Like, a lot of times when I get cold pressed from a lot of places, especially if I pre-purchase a packaged bottle from like Stumptown or something, I feel like it's been sitting and it just tastes like boring ass coffee, kind of. That's cold. This, on the other hand, it's got this really nice bright acidity. I don't know if I could particularly pick out peach, but I could see like those peach-o candies. And it's got a little bit of citrus to it. It's really, really fruity. It's got this nice essence. It's quite domable. By the way, isn't this glassware fucking lit? Yep. Anyways, minor quick, yeah, we'll digress here in a second. Ratings on this though. This was a perfect cup of coffee for me. This is $16 for 12 ounces. I am gonna order 2 more bags for the summer because it is possibly my favorite that I've had yet. Damn. That's what you're looking for though. I'm going 100 out of 100. Hot and cold. I made that hot and it blew my mind. I made it cold and it blew my mind. And the update of my life is tomorrow is Jana's 5-month death anniversary, if you will, or whatever. She's not been with me for 5 months, and I started on new antidepressants, and I thought I was getting really a lot better, and I just want to let you guys know I wasn't. I was getting a lot worse, and I reached out to my doctor, and they're like, well, you should immediately taper down off that and taper up on this and this, that, the other, and God, I just don't want to put anything into my body. I'm gonna have good days and bad days no matter what drug I'm on. I'm not chronically ill. I'm not chronically depressed. I'm not bipolar. I'm not schizophrenic. Yes, I have anxiety. I have all these thoughts and feelings because of what happened to me. I drink probably too much coffee. That helps anxiety, right? What it comes down to, guys, is I'm doing okay today. Today's the 4th of July, so happy 4th to all of you. If you are out celebrating with liquor, be safe. If you're out on the boat with liquor, be safe. If you're out shooting fireworks under the influence of liquor, be safe. But either way, dome some rad beers for your boy Eric here. Let me know what you're drinking down below. I still, people who are normal and can drink alcohol normal, I don't envy you because you wake up feeling like shit if you go a little too hard and you spend a lot of money on it. But I do envy, like, the culture of, like, how fun it was back in the day for me to just be able to, like, go anywhere with anyone and find love of a beverage. I'm doing that with coffee now. But please be safe and drink more coffee, and we will see you again in another video. Peace!